the length and width be positive, which means that x minus 2 times x minus 5 is bigger than 0. Yes, I'm serious. In this video, I am going to solve simultaneous quadratic inequality. And we know that we normally know how to solve the quadratic inequality. But have you ever tried to solve a simultaneous or system of quadratic inequality? So this is not a clickbait. I'm serious right here. So as always, if you guys interested in this question, pause the video and try them for yourself. Now, I know you guys want to ask, how can you solve a system of quadratic inequality? Now, if you guys watch the previous video, if you guys watch the previous video, you already know what is the general method of solving system of inequality. And as I say, the type of inequality is no restriction, and the number also no restriction, which means it is possible to solve the inequality of this and this. And this question is very similar to the previous video. And yes, and this question is also similar. Now, we also need to aware of two parts. The first part is I want the length and width be positive, which means that x minus 2 times x minus 5 is bigger than 0, and x plus 3 times x plus 5 is bigger than 0. And we have to aware of one more thing. As I said in the previous video, when we solve for x and we get possible solution, when we substitute the value of x for each value of x to this and to length and width, we must get that the length and width must be positive at the same time. So our condition of x is the system of quadratic inequality is to solve the system of quadratic inequality. X minus 2 times x minus 5 is bigger than 0, and x plus 3 times x plus 5 is bigger than 0. And this is a lucky question because I forgot I've explained so that I can make this more difficult, but it's okay because this is very when you factorize, this is going to be easy because you already know that because we got the roots. So let's plot the first graph. So y is equal to x minus 2 times x minus 5. So what we get is we plot the graph. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, this is 2, this is 5. And this is a quadratic inequality, which means that when we set this function, it is a shape of parabola. But is it U-shape or N-shape? It is U-shape because the coefficient of x squared is positive. So we will get something like this. Don't mind me, my drawing is pretty bad. And this is y is equal to x minus 2 times x minus 5. And we need to define the range that satisfies the inequality. Or should I say the curve? So the curve that satisfies the inequality is this and this, right? Which means that x must be less than 2 or x must be bigger than 5. Now let's solve the second quadratic inequality. When we draw the graph, so we get y, we get x, 0, 0, and x plus 3 times x minus 5. So we will get what? We will get negative root. So this is negative 3 and this is negative 5 and positive x squared. So we should be U-shaped curve. So like this and like this. I don't want to touch the answer because I forgot that you get a negative root. Okay. So what we can say is we need to find the curve that satisfies the inequality. So this curve and this curve, which means that the range that satisfies the red part, the red curve, is going to be x must be bigger than negative 3 or x must be less than negative 5. And we have already found the inequality. So this is for here and this is for here. So x is less than 2 or x is bigger than 5. And after we find the inequality for each, after we find the range for each quadratic inequality, we can finally plot this on a number line. So we will plot like this, and then which value is the lowest? So negative 5. So negative 5 right here, negative 3 right here, and 2 and 5. So now the first thing is x is bigger than 2 or x is bigger than 5. So x is bigger than 2. No, it should be x is less than 2. I'm sorry. So this is x is less than 2 or x is bigger than 5. And x is less than x is bigger than negative 3 or x is less than negative 5. So x is bigger than negative 3 or x is less than negative 5. And we need to find the overlapping region. So how to find the overlapping region? Here's a little trick. When you need to find the overlapping region, then we need to find when we have n inequality, where n represents the number of inequality, then the overlapping region is the region that has n arrows. For example, when we have two inequalities, right, then the overlapping region is the region that has two arrows, either going in left or right, we don't care, but we got is the arrows. We have two arrows. But if we have 4, just like the previous video, where we have 4 inequality, then the overlapping region is the region that has 4 arrows, no matter it is going to left or right direction. So where is the overlapping region? Our overlapping region is here, here, or here. So we got 3 overlapping regions. So our final answer is to define the range of the overlapping region. So our final answer is x is less than negative 5 or x is in between negative 3 and 2 or x is bigger than 5, and we are done. This is the solution. Very nice result and very cool, because I think no one does this video, but if no one does this video, then I should take the work. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you guys learn something new, or you can how to say this, well, just subscribe to the channel and for more upcoming math videos, and I will see you guys next time.